One Punch Man's being one of the most entertaining and popular anime of recent times. That being said, I settled on a video highlighting the top moments in One Punch Man. That's right, I wanted to make a compilation that's all about our beloved, albeit a tad bit lazy, hero who sacrificed his hair for power. I know, totally an original list video, but hey, I'm a sucker for epic battles, so put up your dukes and get ready for this list. We start off the list highlighting the battle from the very first episode, that's Satama versus the Giant Man. A regular dude called Marugori became the towering, mutant menace Giant Man after taking the ultimate steroid drug, Biceps Brachii King, that his scientist older brother created. These two, though, mainly was Giant Man's doing, while his brother ragged him on, caused a lot of damage to various cities. Finally, Satama steps in and lives up to his name, as he literally knocked Giant Man out. Not strange, too far from episode 1 at number 9, we have Satama's next opponents, the Subterranean people. Keeping in, the introduction of this next battle was a bit unusual. First, a mysterious assailant attacked Satama while he was relaxing in his apartment, and when he tried to fend them off, his usual one-hit KO didn't work. Secondly, the assailant belongs to a large group of creatures called the Subterraneans. Their home within the Earth's crust is overpopulated and have come to seize the surface world for new real estate. And as if the regular Subterranean people weren't bad enough, the Subterranean King is a total unit. But it turns out the Satama was just dreaming up the entire epic encounter. The fight was wonderfully animated and has some really great hand-to-hand action. Next on our list is the shore battle between One Punch Man and the King of Beasts. Now this was a battle that surely made our friends over at Peter happy. I mean, they already accused Pokemon of endorsing animal abuse, so I'm actually surprised they didn't jump on this. Anyway, for this battle, Satama went toe-to-toe with Beast King, an artificial mutant sent by Dr. Genus to capture One Punch Man, so that he could use him as a human research subject. However, this captured and go near as well as these poor, unsuspecting moves thought it would as usual. A single hit from Satama results in this kitty being put down from a disemboweling punch. Benzo, do not punch. Moving on to number 7, Satama saves Genos. In a superhero series, it's expected for the titular hero to save the damsel in distress. Even though Genos isn't a damsel per se, he was definitely in distress. And by whom, you ask? Well, as it happens, he's in distress because of a damsel. That's if you consider someone like Mosquito Girl, who absorbs the blood, has swarms of blood-sucking insect servants, harvest from bodies until they're dead, husks to even qualify as a damsel, especially considering the fact that she was completely merciless with the cyborg in their fight, literally cutting him down to size by taking a limb and slicing him open. But just because she laid down the coup de grace, Satama went from One Punch Man to one slap man as he pin-smacked Mosquito Girl into a truly bloody mess across 3 buildings. Moving on to number 6, it's Satama vs Carnage Kabuto. For this entry on the list, we finally come face to face with Dr. Genus. The insidious scientist has only one more trump card left to play, and the name of that trump card is Carnage Kabuto, Dr. Genus's ultimate mutation. Satama steps in and the pair square off within the special chamber of Dr. Genus's secret base, and it's in the same episode that we learn the secret of how One Punch Man came to be so strong, which as it turns out, was just basic training exercises taken to a maximum level. This leads Carnage Kabuto to take on his ultimate form, Carnage Mode, and attack Satama with full force. But then, Articular character remembers something. He's late for a special sale at the supermarket. This leads him to punch Carnage Kabuto into oblivion, and then wail in his lament. Just goes to show you, don't get between a person and a store sale. Okay, baby America. At 5, we have Satama vs Genos. Though this was a practice bout, Genos didn't hold back in any way. We see fluid motion, focused animation throughout the scene. This type of animation star is hardly easy to do, so kudos to the artists, and respects to their surely dead wrists for pulling off this frame-by-frame feat anyway. The main point of this practice was for Genos to experience Satama's strength firsthand after they both passed the National Superhero Registry exam. However, he wanted the bold hero to take it seriously. At first, he didn't, which is something we've all come to expect of Satama at this point. So when Genos reiterates that he wants his master to be serious in this practice bout, he gets exactly what he wants. Sir, holding on my chin. Act. Number 4, we have Satama destroying the Meteor. Prior to Satama coming into every bit the badass he is, as he goes up and away to blast through the ball of rock and fire. The animation for this best moment is more focused on objects and background, which shows how much attention the artist gave to this scene again. Let's pray for the dead rests of these hard-working, creative people. At number 3, it's the battle against the Deep Sea King. We've talked about Satama's battles and best moments for the most of this list. So at number 4, we're gonna shift gears and focus on Genos and Moomin Rider. This time they face the Deep Sea King, a tyrannical ruler of the sea folk, and just an all-round prick who loves to hurt people. Two things that make this fight worthy of a spot on this list are 1. Genos holding his own even when the tides, no pun intended there, shift out of his favor, even risking his life to save a little girl from getting struck by the self-proclaimed king's acid spit. And 2. The surprise appearance of C-class hero, Moomin Rider, who fought with Deep Sea King, even though he was severely outclassed, and kept getting back up even when he was put down. It just goes to show you though, it really isn't the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Also don't worry, One Punch Man arrived soon enough, and made Deep Sea King a fish fillet combo. In the second to last top moment, We're focusing on the S-rank heroes in their battle with an absurdly powerful enemy known as Melza again. We're changing focus from articular character to others. In this case, the S-rank heroes, Silver Fang, Atomic Samurai, Metal Bat Puri Puri, Prisoner and their enemy, the monstrous alien Melza, a member of the Dark Matter Thieves, and one of the main antagonists of the Alien Conqueror's arc. It's only when Metal Bat makes a surprising discovery of a marble in one of the separated parts of Melza that the heroes figure out how to defeat this monstrous alien one by one. Each of the S-rank heroes makes an inspiring display of their respective skills as they crush each marble. This battle was hardly easy for the S-rank heroes, but nonetheless, they come out victorious and eventually manage to defeat him. What are the exchange blows and don't hold back whatsoever, just when it seems like Lord Boris will win, as he uses his ultimate move, Collapsing Star, Roaring Cannon. A boss hero unleashes his own final attack, the Serious Punch. Truly, Satama is the strongest hero. He's such a largest shoes, Martin Ugly. So those are my favorite moments from the One Punch Man.